Hey everybody, how are you on this 1st of December, this super cold 1st of December? Oh my gosh. So, let me tell you a few things that happened today. First thing that happened today is I got to place a pre-order from this beautiful mini catalog. Oh my gosh, there are some really fun things in here. This right here, this gold foil, I cannot wait to play with it. Cannot wait. We shall play with it together. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't have it yet. It's in the mail with UPS. And I might have accidentally, it wasn't an accident, clicked the overnight shipping, so I should have it tomorrow. I'm so excited. So excited. I love a new catalog more than anything else in the world. That's not true. I love Jesus more than anything else in the world. But a new catalog? That's exciting. Okay. So, here's the card we're going to make. Super simple. I designed it for my beginner class. I did one with a what color is this? A red bell, and I did one with the gold bell. And I don't know which one I like better. I like them both equally, I think. But it uses the Wonder of the Season paper, which is really cool. And then the Wishes and Wonder stamp. So, let's do this. I'm actually gonna use the trimmer and cut while we talk. But it's a really cute little card. I can't get away from the tags, so I'm still gonna use the fancy tag topper. So, I'm addicted. I'm addicted to using my tag topper punches. Okay, so I will put the measurements in the description of the video, so no worries. You don't have to scribble them down. I'm going to start with the black layer, and the black layer is 3 by 4 1/4. 3 by 4 1/4. And then hi Kathy, the DSP is 2 7/8, which it should already be 2 7/8 because I cut a strip of it, by 4 1/8. So it's basically just 1/8 of an inch shorter. And the reason that I like to do that, I don't know if any of you like to do this, but the smaller the border, the easier it is to get it straight. You got a big old gargantuan like this one, and you're liable to get your card not straight. Anyway, so I cheat a little bit. And then this one, I want 2 inches, and then I'm going to trim it. I'll show you that. But 2 inches, because that's what fits in the tag topper, and we can go ahead and do that now. The fancy tag topper today. I like that one. It's kind of cool. Look, I can go ahead and put that away. Do y'all ever just not put things away and they just clutter and clutter and clutter and clutter, and then you're like, finally I can't find anything. I have to put everything away. And then it takes, longer than it should. Okay, so, I need a piece of crumb cake. Crumb cake. Card base. 8.5 by 5.5. Scored at 4 1/4. Folded in half. Mashed down with a bone folder, so you look like a professional. Hi, Deborah. How are you? So let's see what we can do. Let's stamp our sentiment. And the sentiment is so cool. This is the stamp set. It's called Wishes and Wonder, and it's so neat. This one says, made in the North Pole, reindeer air freight, express delivery. Isn't it cute? I just love this stamp. So we're going to stamp it, and then we're going to punch it out with a punch. I love a punch. They're so simple. And this punch goes just like it was made for. It probably was. The stamp was probably made for it. It's just exact. It's exact. It's like you couldn't ask for it to be more perfect. Oh, look, I'm going to die cut too. I know y'all are just holding your breath waiting for that. We're going to die cut the emblem out of gold foil to make it fancy. Fancy. Hey, Kathy Bo, how are you doing? How's everything in the Atlanta area? Are you as cold up there as we are down here? My goodness. It's cold. And I say that because I don't live in North Dakota anymore, but it was 32 degrees this morning, and that is cold in central Georgia. Okay. So this guy's going to get some dimensional. There is no rhyme or reason to how I'm putting this thing together. But, you know, it'll all go together. All go together. So I have lived in my space here, my home, for a long time. This house was built. I have been the only person who has owned it, lived here. I mean, I've had my daughter lived with me for a while. For reason, I know. It's crazy. Okay, that's gotta stop. So, let's see. 18 years. 18 years I've lived in this home. So my heat pump outside is 18 years old. And don't worry. Everything's fine. My heat pump's fine. I called last week because I'm gonna layer this on the black. I called because my heat pump's 18 years old. And, you know, they don't last forever, right? Last week was very mild. It was temperate. You know, everything was okay. And I called because I thought, I don't want these people to have to come out and replace my heat pump in the middle of August when it is 1,000 degrees outside. That is not what I want. I would like, if there's something wrong with it, if it's going bad or whatever, I want somebody to come and look at it and tell me if I need a new one. So, y'all know, it's not easy to find somebody reputable, you know, that won't just say, oh, of course you need a new one, right? Because they want your money. But I think I found a good company. And they came out. I'm going to layer this on here, and I'm going to leave just a tiny little bit here so I can tie my bow, okay? And then I'm going to trim this side off, and hopefully I'll get it on here straight. So I called these people, and they came out and looked at it, and the guy said I was low on Freon. He says, and that's not what I worry about. He says, it's making a little bit of a funny noise. That's not good. It's not good for your air conditioner to make a funny noise. And so there's a leak because it's low on Freon, right? So, my air conditioner, because it's 18 years old, has Freon that apparently the United States government has taken an exception to, and they don't want us to use it anymore. So, it costs $150 a pound. And I'm 2 pounds low. So, I could either have them fill it up, not knowing how long that will last. You know, it could last 3 days, it could last 3 years, nobody knows. Or I could just replace the whole thing, and they'd come out and give me an estimate. I need a new duct, because I have a new room. So, anyway. So the guy comes out to give me an estimate. He was very nice. And yes, now my heat pump's making a horrible noise while this guy's here, and I'm like, oh, it's just showing off now. I'm not really sure why it's making that horrible noise that it really doesn't make most of the time. Anyway, so Thursday, I'm getting a new heat pump. Yeah. So Merry Christmas to me. But, you know, the guy shows me the paper and how much, you know, there's different options. It's like a car warranty. You know, you can get the gold, silver, no, bronze. It starts at bronze, then it goes to silver, then it goes to gold, then it goes to platinum. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I have to pick one. So I'm silver, because that's how I roll. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm getting a new heat pump. I'm getting the silver edition. And they're going to install it on Thursday. And I'm going to see if I can get this ribbon through the hole. This ribbon, this twine is from the Playful Pets combo pack. I have to concentrate. I have to be quiet. Okay, so yeah, so I just tied a simple knot there, and then I'm just going to tie a bow to hold this little bell on. Are you like me and have a ton of these bells because you don't know what to do with them? Well, here's something you can do with them. But then you have to hand deliver these because I don't think you can mail the bell without it costing a fortune. So remember that. These are hand delivered Christmas cards. But everybody likes that. You can give one to the mailman. Oh, because it says express delivery. The mailman would like that. Your mail carrier. So sorry for all the mail women out there. Mail women. Okay. Postal carriers. Air freight from the North Pole. Isn't that cute? Anyway, so yeah, I get a new air conditioner. And I'm going to pay cash. I've been saving my pennies. Because, again, it's 18 years old. So, about 3 years ago, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to need a new one. So I started saving. So I'm going to pay cash for my brand new heat pump. Hopefully it'll save me a little bit of money on electricity. Goodness knows we could all use that. Man. August, September, July. In Central Georgia, you do not want to pay their electric bill. It's like you cover your eyes when you open it up. Look at how cute that is. It's cute. It's simple. Now, if you wanted to, and if you didn't have the die, you could use a different punch. You could use the bigger punch, like the 2-inch punch, 1.5, 2 inches punch. It'd still be cute. So, that's it. That's our card for today. That's my excitement today, that I get a new heat pump on Thursday. I'm hoping I don't freeze to death while they're doing it. Because it's probably going to be cold on Thursday. I got my little heater under my desk here, though. I can always just sit right here and turn my little heater on. I'll be fine. Put a coat on in my own home. But anyway, that's our card. So let's see. And you know what's funny about this card? Look, it didn't even take 15 minutes today. How about that? So this paper, I love this paper. Like this one says Santa Claus. It tells a story on the paper. This one says Santa Claus right here. This one says Mr. Santa Claus and Merry Christmas up here, just in the paper. And this one says Santa Claus and Christmas tree and all. It's just cute. So I like that paper. There's one that it's written in a different font that looks like cursive, but I don't have that paper anymore because apparently I loved it so much I used it for, I don't know. I can't remember what I used it for, but it's all gone. It's all gone. It's really pretty though. So there's some with gold words on it too, which is pretty, but I thought it might take away. I don't even know if you can see that. There's probably too much of a glare, but it's real pretty. It's beautiful paper. But oh look, here's a tiny little scrap of the other one. A teeny tiny scrap of the one that looks like it's written in cursive. And look at how pretty that is. But apparently it was so pretty that I used it all. So There you have it. Anyway, so you can use the red bell or the gold bell, and you can get rid of those bells. So how's that? Thanks for sharing, Debbie. I appreciate that. And I'll post this on my YouTube channel, and I will post, like I said, I will post all the measurements in the comment section, so you can have all the, or in the description, so you can have all of the measurements, so you can make this yourself if you'd like. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me for just a few minutes today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, I don't know what we're gonna make. If you ever want me to make something, just let me know. I'll try and work it out. I didn't say anything about Christmas presents. I was talking about my own Christmas present. But, alright. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a few minutes.